Good morning. My name is Heather Martin. I am the statewide room coordinator for the state of Mississippi. And I have actually written a children's story about a little girl named Hannah who isn't able to go to preschool right now. Like so many of you other boys and girls, she is not able to go to daycare or preschool or school, so she is at home. Now, I'm going to read this story, and I need you boys and girls to help me read it. So, Miss Heather, how are we going to help you read a story? Well, there is a special line in the story that I need you to help me say when we get to that part. And so I'm going to put my finger up, and when I put my finger up, we're going to say together, one day at a time. So let's practice it. Are you ready? One day at a time. Perfect. That's actually the name of our story. It's the title. Now, this story can be reached by clicking on the link. You can download it and you can read it on your tablet or on your phone, but you can also print it out and you can have a paper copy just like Miss Heather does. And so this is the cover of our story, and because we're talking about one day at a time, the cover looks kind of like a calendar. Now, right after the cover in our story, there is actually a foreword written, and this foreword was written by Dr. Susan Buttress, and so that's something else that is right after the cover, and then our story begins. Are you ready? One day at a time. One morning, when Hannah woke up, her mom told her that things were going to be a little bit different for a while. There was a virus called the coronavirus that might make people sick. It might make some people very sick. Hannah's mom said that their family would stay home from school, work, and other regular activities for a while so they would not catch the virus. Hannah asked when she would get to go to school or play with her friends again, and her mom said they were going to take it one day at a time. Hannah kept seeing strange things on the news, like people wearing masks that made her feel scared. Her mom explained that she shouldn't be scared because sometimes people wear masks when they are sick. That way, they will not give others their germs. Sometimes healthy people wear masks so they'll not make anyone else sick. Hannah asked if she would ever have to wear a mask, and her mom said they were going to take it one day at a time. Hannah's mom helped her make a chart of everything they would do all day. That way, Hannah could look at the chart and know when to get dressed, when to eat, when to do schoolwork, and when to play. It made Hannah feel good to know what to expect. Hannah's mom said they would plan things one day at a time. The first thing on the chart was letter writing practice. As Hannah worked on her writing, her mom worked on her computer for her job. Hannah could not seem to hold her pencil right, and her letters did not look the way they were supposed to look. She felt so mixed up inside that she threw her pencil on the floor and began to cry. Hannah's mom gave her a hug and sang her favorite song to her. That made her feel a little better. Hannah's mom decided to have a special craft time with her. It made her feel better to have her mother right by her side. They made a calm down kit for Hannah to use the next time her feelings got all mixed up. Hannah's mom reminded her that it would not always be like this, but they had to take it one day at a time. Just as they were gluing the last jewel on Hannah's new calm down kit, her mom heard a rumble coming from Hannah's tummy. It was lunchtime, so they planned their meal together. Hannah got to play restaurant and make a pretend menu. Hannah asked when they would get to eat in a real restaurant again. Her mom reminded her that they would make those plans one day at a time. After lunch, Hannah asked if she could go visit her grandparents. Her mom reminded her that they could not be around other people right now, even if they loved them a lot. Hannah said, "Oh yeah, we have to take it one day at a time." Instead, she and her mother looked at family pictures together and shared stories of special times they each remembered with her grandparents. Then, Hannah's mom had her make a memory book by drawing pictures of the times they had talked about. While Hannah worked on her project, her mom got caught up on some of her own computer work. Just as they were both finishing up their work, they heard the dryer buzzer go off. Hannah's mom had a great idea. Hannah could help her fold and put away the laundry. She promised she would make it fun. Later, around supper time, they talked with Hannah's grandparents over the phone. Hannah and her mom played a fun game with her grandparents. They gave clue words to see if her grandparents could guess what she and her mom were eating. It had been a long day. Hannah was getting very tired after her warm bath. She was surprised when her mom made a pretend tent with a blanket over her bed. She asked her mom if they could play games just like this again tomorrow. But before her mom could answer, she giggled and said, "I know, Mama, we're going to take it one day at a time." And so, boys and girls, I know that things are tough right now, and we just have to take it one day at a time and see where things go. And so that's the end of our story. You did a fabulous job helping Miss Heather with your special line during our story. So adults, I have some special things I want to share with you before we go. This book was written to be an absolutely free resource for you. You can download it and read it. You can print it, share it with your friends. But this book was also written to show you how Vroom tips truly fit into your everyday life. The story is full of examples of that, and you can see them clearly throughout. Even at the very beginning of the story, when Hannah's seeing scary images on the TV, there is a Vroom tip right here that explains what you can do. And so even some of the activities that they do in the story are specific Vroom tips. And so as you're reading the story, look for those tips for activities and special tips for you. Vroom tips are meant to be layered on to mealtime, bedtime, bath time, and even chores. You don't have to have any special props. You don't have to have a special area set up. They are truly meant to work around your life and your family and your schedule. And so through that, you could do several tips a day. You could do one tip a day. You could do one tip a week. And if the tip that pops up for you doesn't fit into what you're doing, you can easily choose another one. Now, the tips in this specific story are designed for a preschooler because Hannah was a preschooler. But you need to know that Vroom is available from birth all the way through the age of 5. So you can easily find tips that fit right into what you need. You can access Vroom through their website, vroom.org. Never go to vroom.com because it's used car salesman, but always go to vroom.org, and you can find out more there about the Vroom app. The Vroom app is available for Android and for Apple. And then there's also a Vroom text service where Vroom can send you tips through text. So there's lots of different free ways that you can access this amazing information. Vroom is absolutely rooted in science, and its goal is to enhance and build your child's brain. All of this book was compiled by the Mississippi Thrive team. You can find out more about Mississippi Thrive on this page. You can find out more about what we are about and what our project is about here, as well as on our website. Mississippi Thrive is the Child Health and Development Project. It is a joint project between the University of Mississippi, Children's of Mississippi, and the Social Science Research Center from Mississippi State University. It is a project that is funded by the Health Resources Services Administration. And on the very last page of the book, you can find out more about our project and all of these things as well. So I am so thankful that you joined me today, and I am so excited to be able to share these resources with you to help you and your family during this time. Thank you.